Faiz Usmani, the brother of Usmani, who's accused in the Gujarat blast, has died in Sion Hospital in the Mumbai last night. Faiz was being questioned in Mumbai blast and was being questioned by the ATS as well. He fell ill while being questioned and died in Sion Hospital. Meanwhile, the family of Faiz Usmani has alleged foul play, claiming that the police tortured him.
कॉलेज में था फिलहाल। मैं कॉलेज से आया तो मेरे को फ़ोन आया, घर पे आया तो घर वाले बोलने लगे कि अब्बा को लेके गए 8-5 जन। मैं उधर ही थोड़ा डर गया थोड़ा मैं। तो बहन बोलती कि जा साइन हॉस्पिटल में। तो मैं अम्मी को फ़ोन करा और वैसे ही आया। मैं देखा तो अब्बा की हालत बहुत नाजुक थी। तो फिर बताने लगे कि 8-5 जन लेके गए एकदम अच्छे से थे, हंसते हंसते गए आए तो मालूम पड़ा कि उल्टी करे। उन लोग यहाँ एडमिट करे और चले गए। कुछ बताया भी नहीं क्या हुआ, क्या बस एडमिट करे और चले गए। उसके बाद इतने सीरियस है कि क्या प्रेशर डाल दिया उनके अंदर कि उनका ब्लड प्रेशर इतना बढ़ गया कि 250 ब्लड प्रेशर हो गया उनका, और दिमाग में कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो गई ब्रेन में। नहीं पूछताछ के लिए चाचा के बारे में कुछ पूछताछ करने के लिए लेके चले गए थे। वो काय के लिए पूछताछ करने लगे वो तो नहीं मालूम, लेकिन पूछताछ करने के लिए लगे थे क्या प्रेशर डाल दिया कि अब्बा की इतनी हालत नाजुक हो गई।
ये तकरीबन 12 बजे के टाइम उनको लेके गए थे। जब गए थे वो तो एकदम ठीक थे, एकदम तंदुरुस्त थे, एकदम अच्छे खेलते गए थे। लेकिन उसके जब वापस 2 घंटे बाद 3 बजे चेंबूर ब्रांच से आए थे, कामले करके कोई थे साथ में। जब उनसे मैंने मिला, मैं उनका पड़ोसी हूँ, तो उनकी वाइफ ने मुझे बुलाया कि इनको साहब ने भेजा है फैमिली को, इनकी वाइफ को बुलाओ। तो जब मैंने उनको बोला सर इनको क्यों लेके गए आप, तो बोले कुछ नहीं है, ऊपर से ऑर्डर आया है कि इनको पूछताछ करेंगे, थोड़ा इंक्वायरी करेंगे और छोड़ देंगे। फिर उनकी वाइफ ने कहा कि इनको उल्टी हुई है। तो मैंने बोला साहब इनको उल्टी क्यों हुई, तो उन्होंने कहा कि कुछ नहीं, जब वो उनके खाना खा रहे थे तो खाना ज़्यादा खा लिए थे या जल्दी खा रहे थे तो उनको खाना ऊपर आ गया था, उनको उल्टी हो गई। तो इसलिए साहब ने भेजा कि इनकी फैमिली को साइन हम लेके जा रहे हैं उनको ट्रीटमेंट करने, और उनकी वाइफ को आप साइन लेके आ जाओ। और चेंबूर ब्रांच से आए थे।
Let's also go across to the DCP of the Mumbai Crime Branch, Nisam Kanzobi, who's joining us. Sir, very clearly a blast detainee dies. His family is alleging foul play. How is the police planning to explain this?
Yeah, are you speaking to me? Hello?
Absolutely. Sir, the question that we're raising here is, sir, if you can hear me, the DCP of the Crime Branch, Nisam Kanzobi, joining us. Sir, if you can hear the question, the blast detainee dies. His family alleges foul play. How is the police explaining this?
Yeah, he was brought to the crime unit for questioning, but it was a formal questioning. There is no question of torture as such. When he was brought to the crime unit for questioning, he was hardly questioned for half an hour or so. When his health, he started complaining of uncomfortability, and then he was admitted to the hospital by the police. It is learned that he is a patient of hypertension and he had not taken tablets for 3-4 days, and that's what even his wife was saying. There is no question of torture as such. He was just questioned, that's all.
So was the nature of custodial interrogation on him more tough than usual, because this is strange that he does die when he's being questioned?
He was brought for the questioning because he is a brother of Afzal Usmani, who is arrested in Ahmedabad blast case. He is in the Gujarat jail as of now, and we wanted to have some information if they can provide some information, some input on this. That's why we had summoned them.
But sir, is it not mysterious that he does die when he's being questioned? His family is alleging foul play. You are rightly saying he might not have been well. But was the nature, like we asked, of custodial interrogation such that led to his demise?
There is no custodial violence as such. If he is not well, then we hardly came to know of his health, deteriorating health, when he was called for questioning. Immediately after that, he was admitted to the hospital. We can wait for the autopsy report, of course. After the PM report, we can say, we can come to some formal conclusion.
DCP of the Crime Branch joining us with that. Many thanks for that. Let's also go across to our correspondent Megha Prasad. Megha, mysterious circumstances under which the blast detainee dies.
Well, as far as circumstances are concerned, you of course will have two versions. The family will have one version, the cops will have another version. But the cops version is something that has been, that's something that even we learned, is that he was simply called for questioning from where he lives. He lives in Govandi. He was called in by the Chembur unit, and he had come in for questioning. And after a little while, when the questioning was in progress, that's when he complained of feeling uneasy, and that's when he was taken to the hospital. And of course, later in the night, he did suffer a brain hemorrhage and could not be saved, and he died in Sion Hospital. That is what that's what we'd learned yesterday also, when everything was developing last night, when reports started coming in. This is what it was suggesting. Now, the family, of course, is having a different version to give. One would it's difficult to understand what sort of custodial interrogation was actually happening, because there was no way in which he would have been detained. There was no reason for his detention. Like many other people who've been called in for questioning in connection with the July 13th blast, he was one of those people who, of course, happens to be the brother of Afzal Usmani. And Afzal Usmani is an important IM operative person. And as we've been saying since morning, that Indian Mujahideen, the only reason why this person was brought in for questioning is that Indian Mujahideen is being suspected from all possible angles as being the module behind the July 13th blast, and that's the only reason why his brother was called in for questioning. He wasn't kept in custody overnight. There was no detention that had happened. Is what we've been told is that he was simply called in for questioning, and he's a person who used to suffer from hypertension. At that point in time, of course, probably the stress became a little too much for him to handle. Extremely unfortunate that he died in Sion Hospital of brain hemorrhage. But the reports that we are suggesting pretty much goes by the version of what the cops are saying. But the family is, of course, having a different story now to tell.